Hey, what's up, De-Lun? This is going to be a quick demo video for you for your Warssabers and stock Revanted. This is installed with a Proffie. You also gave me the stock crystal chamber add-on, so I'll show you that here in a second. This is a 2-button setup, so if you look at this, you've got a small plunger switch. It's a low profile switch. If I can focus in on it right there, but it's easy to press. And then 180 degrees from that is the other switch. And I will show you how to distinguish which is which. All right. But to get to your chassis, what you want to do is just unscrew your handle right here. This comes right off. And then this is the chassis that I came up with to fit onto the crystal chamber piece that you gave me. So your Proffie board's right here. Access to your SD card and micro USB. Although this board is a tight snap fit into place, you do not have to lift it up. All right, you can access everything from right here and also get a 90-degree data cable. For right now, it just has my sound font on it and a copy of the config file on the SD card. Right in front of the board here, we have a kill switch. You've got a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. This has a removable battery setup, so spring side over here for the negative side of your battery. And then I did put a real quartz crystal inside of your crystal chamber here, and it's got its own Neopixel accent. All right, so let's throw a battery in this guy. When you clip that battery in, just kind of cradle the chassis and put it in. It will snap in there nice and tight. Come over here and flip the kill switch. So you see your chambers lighting up nice. Now when you've got this open and the board is facing up and you're looking at it like this, right? The switch on the left-hand side is your power. All right. And then you've got twist off. But when you have the handle on, it's going to look a little weird. Not weird, but it can be hard to tell which is which. But what you'd want to look for when the handle is on is your blade retention screw. So you've got a blade retention screw right here. When that is facing up, because that's on the same side as the board, you know the switch on your left-hand side is your power, which is right here. All right, when this handle is on, this saber is pretty loud. Get your LEDs in there firing up. Auxiliary over here. We'll twist it off and put a blade in. This is set up for a 1-inch diameter Neopixel blade. I do have the copper neck on here, but these are hot swappable, right? So if you wanted to come over here, you can unscrew this guy. Oops, not the emitter tip, but the entire thing. Because your kit also comes with a brass one. Just try not to drop it. But all that unscrews, you could unscrew this piece right here and screw it to the brass and then screw this back on. So that's how you change that. You're not stuck with one option even though that's installed. All right, so just be aware of that. We'll put that on there nice and tight. Come over here and put our blade in. This is a test blade, obviously. It's pretty short, but it is programmed for a full-length blade. All right, we'll go ahead and lock that down with your blade retention screw. And then come over here and hit power. Some good flash on flash. Blade or blaster bolt deflex is just tapping off. But if you want blade lock up, hold the auxiliary button down and hit the saber. Hopefully you can hear how loud this is. And then just stay locked up until you let go of it. And we'll turn it off. And then to play your soundtrack, do a long press on the power. All right, do another long press to turn it off. Just like that. All right, so we'll break this down. Take the blade out of this guy. Come over here and take our chassis off. If you didn't notice before, when the saber is off, I've got your crystal pulsing. And then when the saber is on, the crystal goes solid. Just like that. All right, but it does react to auxiliary being pressed. And then you can turn everything off from this kill switch right here, and it kills power. And when you want to take your battery out eventually to charge it, do it from the positive side by your speaker. You can pop it out with your finger. All right. And that is basically your Warssabers Revanted. So let me know if everything makes sense to you, and I will get this out in the mail to you tomorrow. Thanks, man.